Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. So this little box or treat holder was inspired by these little Russell Stover candies. And you can find these everywhere. I've seen them at Walmart, I've seen them at CVS. So just keep your eyes out. They're super cute. They had all different kinds of flavors in them. This one happens to be caramel apple and milk chocolate. It sounds so good. And it is a little pumpkin. So I really wanted to highlight that pumpkin. So this is what I'm sharing today. All right, so we are going to use the Harvest Hello stamp set. We're using the Hello pumpkin and this little leaf here. This also has a punch, which is like an apple punch, but it cuts out the pumpkin and the apple. And you can buy them separately. Now it used to be a bundle, but now they are separate. And also I am using the layering circles. I'm using this one right here. It is 2 1/4 inches round. If you have a punch, you'll be able to use that as well. And then I'm using the 6x6 Brights collection I'm using the Granny Apple Green and the Granny Apple Green cardstock. All right, so let's go ahead and score this. So we are going to score this on the 7 3/4 inch side. We're going to score it at 2 1/2 and 3 1/4. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 3/4 and 3 1/4, or 3/4 on each side. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we are going to put our little half circle on here. Oh, we need to mat this first. We need to mat this part. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to use some wet glue. Almost forgot that part. But you do need to mat this first. We're going to mat that one there. This is the shorter piece of 3 3/8 by 3. It's 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. And when I cut this designer series paper, I just cut it's 6x6, so I just cut it at 2 3/8. And then I just cut the 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 piece, and the remaining piece is going to be for our back here. All right, so now let's go ahead and we are going to place this right here, center it in the middle. I'm going to use a little piece of sticky purple tape here. Make sure it's centered in the center here. And then we are going to run this through. I went about halfway on that. So it's just going to cut our half circle. I have to be really careful with my purple tape now. It keeps wanting to tear my paper, but I think it's because of my new cut and embossed. It's got such nice pressure now. All right, so now we are going to cut on the sides here. I'm going to cut a bit out of each one. And then we are going to sharpen all our score marks here. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and use some of my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to use it just on this side here. You can use tear and tape, or your wet glue, just use something strong. All right, so now we're going to lift these two, and then lift this up and line up, and make sure your bottom is lined up, this bottom part right here. And then you're going to do the same here. And now what we are going to do is you are going to cut this at an angle here, and then this one too. And then you are going to cut these pieces off right here. And then there is our box. We are going to go ahead and mat that other piece. And this piece, let me tell you exactly what it ends up being. Oh, now I got glue on there. Oh my goodness. All right, this is 2 3/8 by 3 5/8. That's what it ends up being after you cut. So we are going to slide this in here. Line that up, and then I'll take my bone folder. And I need to wipe really quickly that off. Where I got glue, I don't want that all over everything. And then there's our little box. So then this is going to fit in there like that. And I actually put a little glue dot. I kind of got the sticky part off of it, and I just put a little glue dot behind it so it wouldn't move all over the place, because it does move a little bit and you don't want it sliding out. I thought it was much better after I put the little glue dot behind so it wouldn't move. Just remember to take a little bit of sticky off of it. So then I am using this Whisper White ribbon here. It is from the Flowers for Every Season. So it has 3 pack of that. So it's so pretty. It's a really, really light, almost a gauze type feel to it. We're going to just tie a little knot in this one. Now that my fingers are all sticky. So we're going to tie a little knot in this one. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to stamp. So we are going to stamp our little leaves. This is just a piece of scrap. We're going to stamp the little leaves in Memento Black because we are going to color them with our blends. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and stamp our Hey There Pumpkin. And I'm going to just cut this out. I messed it up. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's cut those. I'm going to grab another piece. I think this piece will work better. So there's our Hey There Pumpkin. This one I am just going to cut out. And then we're going to color these with our light and dark pumpkin pie. Really easy coloring. I'm just going to color it in with the light and then just kind of highlight it with the dark. And then I'll just go over it again with the light, just to blend it all together. Really, really easy. So I do have to fussy cut these, so I will do that. Okay, so we have both of our leaves cut out and our Hey There Pumpkin. So I am just going to use some wet glue again. underneath that ribbon there. You can also use a glue dot, which I'm going to use here in a minute, to hold down my ribbon. So I'm just going to put it right underneath there so it stays in place. And then let me move my little pumpkin down a little bit. Oh, I got the glue dot on there. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I guess it's okay. Alright, so like that. And then we're going to use one mini glue dot. And we're going to use that for here. This one's going to kind of pop up here. To go the other way. And then this one we're just going to glue down. And we're going to glue that one right here. And then I'm going to use some baker's twine just to give it a little bit of added. So I'm going to do a little double bow. And to straighten that, you just need to run your bone folder over it. Do a little double bow with this. I love how it curls off the spool, but most of the time I'm not going to use it curled. And you just want a small little bow. Then I'm going to use another glue dot, and we are going to add it on top of our little bow here. Our little knot. And I think I'm going to cut this a hair shorter. There. Okay, so there you have it. All done. Here's the other one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm finishing up just in time because my neighbor, I hear him starting to mow. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. See you later. Bye.